Hi YouTube! We are back in Honkai Star Rail. We are playing as Sparkle dressed in drag as Robin. And we're gonna go lie to people. Hi YouTube! Oh my god. Okay, let's get going. I should watch the animated short too. It's like every scene there's like a new short. Speaking of shorts, I did actually I got into the Japanese Pokemon shorts that they've been posting. They're really good.
And black rain started leaking.
All right, I have to get Himiko today.
The family needs to provide a reasonable
Miss Moonriver, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Hi Damsel.
And return to reality. I thought the Dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that
I was supposed to watch the animated short. Okay, well maybe at the end of stream I can try to fit it in if we don't get stuck into all those cutscenes like we did last time. Yeah, the Poketunes, they are good. Hi Peony.
However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed
My current team on the yacht squad?
and has control
Just the
over
most slay.
situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation.
You're good, Pickled.
But as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders where perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised. But there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life,
Yeah, I did sleep
how many
okay,
people would be
Hunty.
able to walk
Thank
away
you.
from it?
Hi, by the way. I guess I probably said hi to you, but
I
hi.
could stay here.
Hi, how are
but
ya?
Keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare
You
no
broke
effort in
F2P.
our
Well, I hope you're
preparations.
enjoying it.
Rest assured,
Hi, Froggy.
to express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you
Robin
for
didn't wake up,
understanding.
girl. She's still asleep. She's doing that big sleep that Miss Acheron and Adventuring were talking about in front of Nihility. She's doing the big sleep. This is just Sparky doing some cosplay. Are you still planning to pull Fugue? I am. I mean, I haven't really done anything to like actually like save up for her, but I will pull for her. Yes, of course I will. I have to get Himiko though. Claim Himiko. Yep, thank you. Oh, y'all are evil because y'all know that my girl Bailu was available and y'all told me not to get her. Y'all know I'm a Bailu main. I can't believe y'all tricked. I'm kidding. We said standard? Oh, look. Why is he playing the piano? His sister's the singer. Bailu's the worst, actually. Excuse me. Yes, did you see any coins in the sky?
I was really scared.
Did you see any coins in the sky? Because
May I ask what happened?
Nothing to be
Hi,
worried
Zachary.
about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you
right.
think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, but next time, if you don't say hello, Robin, the pop star Robin of the entire universe, I will have to contact the family.
Hey, don't...
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, No threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
I hope they will be, because I need appropriate entertainment for my audience at the Charmony Festival. Thank you.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
Yes, you don't have to tell me what you obviously should be doing as the bare minimum of your job.
I trust you guys.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
You didn't see anything. Your job is to make sure the events and the drinks are being served appropriately for my Charmony Festival. You didn't see anything here, ma'am.
Miss Robin, to tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it.
And you can make them
Myriad
stop.
factions on Penacony.
Thank you all for your look. Of course the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the Dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
That's not your business.
Don't worry. Miss
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
You take your orders seriously? You didn't even know who I was, and you're sitting here gossiping about something that's out of your jurisdiction. Please focus on the Charmony Festival. Thank you.
Thank you for your hard work. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
Enjoy the present.
If trouble comes knocking on our door...
Little do they know that that's full of glitter. When they open it up, it's going to be Robin-colored glitter. Not only will it help to advertise my next album, but it'll also be like a little glitter bomb. I love pranks. Hi, Neko.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
Yes, it is. It's me.
I didn't expect...
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Are you assuming that I don't rehearse every single day and I'm just taking a little bit of a break? Okay, well, I guess I wanted to meet a fan, but now I'm really starting to think maybe I should just get back to my work, huh?
Preparation is important. Regarding the recent mishap,
You didn't see anything.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
Oh, so you think that I don't deliver groundbreaking, boundary-pushing, horizon-chasing special effects for my Charmony Festival rehearsals? Okay, so why did you buy a ticket?
Plus, I met that...
everyone please do...
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Because my performances are incredible. That's why I am the superstar of the universe.
Some people just never listen, do they?
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this,
Uh-oh.
little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family.
Wait, the drag is Is she using MLO cosplay?
Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival.
It already wore
Then,
off.
When the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
The substance is wearing She was using the AliExpress cosplay.
Back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more.
I would love to,
But
Pickles.
it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you.
I want to be like the most like
As you might have
acidic,
heard,
sassy auntie.
I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Okay. I go by, my stage name is actually Fawn with a capital P-H-A-U-N. You knew that, but my real name is actually Fawn with just an uppercase P. You lied to me.
I'm sorry. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme?
Me on TikTok.
In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Wait a minute. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by the right. In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So following the clues in the script, I came up with these. Okay.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
Oh my god.
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I'm completely confused, Firefly. Girl, what? I get the part where you were like at the bottom, but...
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
Okay.
Thank
you,
deep
Redo.
breath.
Oh my goodness. Gold
And
Kitty
visualize
Club.
the dreamscape's outline in your heart.
Redo, welcome to the Gold Kitty
And
Club. Thank you
remember,
so much for a year.
You must not open your eyes at all times.
Redo, the last episode that just came out today of Bleach, I like wanted to cry. That was such a good episode. Basically what she said is under the dreamscape we know is just another dreamscape. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, we figured that out, right? Like, why is she telling me that? Like, well, oh, my character doesn't know it yet. Aventurine knows it. Okay, sorry, I was
3,
Aventurine. Oh,
2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
what's that sound, Firefly? After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into my chest, churning and ravaging. My consciousness is becoming like scraps of paper caught in a whirlwind, breaking apart, dissolving, and dispersing with turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices are resonating through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them, one echo stands out with exceptional clarity. I know it's coming from the girl beside me. My heart's beating to the same rhythm in silence, and then Oh, okay, righto. Until memories stir.
I never knew you could do this.
Who's that?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing.
Japella.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
Blade's voice reminds me of this one guy. I saw this guy. He was like, I don't know. He he was sitting gaming like on a TikTok live, and he was like sitting there. He's like, I was like, girl, use your real voice. He was like, he had like his bangs like this, like covering his eyes. He's like, girl.
I'm fine. I'll survive.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's okay. I
Slow
like
down.
drag.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
It wasn't until much later that a soft, high sigh once again broke the quiet in the
Such a
car.
long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate.
The City of Sins, Vegas.
It's not on this.
Oh.
Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
I just don't understand what she's talking about the script. Like, everybody knows the first rule of being an actress is to learn the script. Like, why is she still on book?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the
She's like an
dreams.
actor as part of the whole drama.
I hope you find whatever you seek there.
That's why she has the script.
Be it answers or salvation.
So Firefly,
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
well, maybe you can figure out what the Firefly's been talking about, but she's like for the past, 20 minutes, she's been talking about some sort of script or something like that. Is this like an acting challenge or something?
Close your eyes.
Oh my gosh, she's doing it again.
This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles.
Oh.
It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
So is Robin here?
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in Dreamscape?
Oh, I like this. I like that
appears
scent.
to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Okay, sorry. Well, just did it. The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the Dreamscape? That's what I've been wondering, because, like, Robin's dead, right? Anyway, appears to be a cognitive trap. Yes, that's really one way to talk about a lot of the things I've been discovering here in Penacony. It's a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of the fortress known as the Dreamflux Reef. Okay.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
Okay, so what does that have to do with so she was dead, right? And then she came back. So the script.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
So are you just saying that, or is that part of the script?
But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Okay.
The real Dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
We're in the real Dreamscape? So the fake one... Someone sent me a DM. I just saw that Hamtaro emoji. Someone sent me a DM asking me to get into Hamtaro. They said it was girly pop. I was like, that's true. Maybe I should do a deep dive of Hamtaro. I'm not talking to... Well, actually, let me talk to Welt real quick, because I think Welt will make sense of some of these things.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so let's talk about Acheron.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire Dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl?
Oh, Mega, you sold out? I'm happy to hear it. I bet you're
To
tired.
know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
This is the original Dreamscape that existed before the family took over and created the beautiful dream above this. Right, okay. I guess I'm just trying to figure out the script thing, but I think maybe that's the whole point of the story that we're about to enter. It's actually a young girl. For her, this is a secret that she can allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. So she was, those armored guys are Stellaron hunters. Oh, okay.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
So why does she want my Stellaron? Let's call it a day.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Okay. I do like the music. Let me talk to Firefly real quick.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
You know, Firefly, I can tell you told me a lot, but I'm still trying to figure out what... Okay, do Stellaron Hunters also want a piece of the legacy? So who is Sam?
Do you still remember the medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline, a Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech. It is the cradle of my vitality and the meaning of my birth.
Okay. As Kafka said in last arc, Elio can predict the future. Firefly mentioned that it's part of Elio's script. Elio is the presumed leader of the Stellaron Hunters, though. Okay. Okay, and she's like a little mech soldier part of the Stellaron Hunters. Now remind me, what faction does Kafka exist in? Is Kafka a Stellaron Hunter? Because I know we're the Nameless. Yes. Okay, Firefly, you could have just told me that.
Time scale.
Whatever. Bye. Well, actually, you gotta come with me. Let's go.
Keep
Kafka
going
Blade,
straight down this alley, and it'll lead to
Silver
an
Wolf,
elevator.
Sam, and Ellie are the okay.
It'll take us
Okay, thank
to the
y'all, thank
center
y'all.
of the land of the exiles.
It's just this. Let me just use some. Let me use some words that I learned today in my book. Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. It's just like sci-fi is so like incongruous with like the real world. It's sometimes hard for my brain to like sort of find foundation in some of the metaphors that they're trying to capture. And the anachronist way that I actually have been like experiencing this, what with like me not being like sort of able to absorb it in the pacing that they originally released it, it's sometimes hard for me to like keep track of like the factions and things like that. But I'm really happy to have such inveterate like lore aficionados helping me out. Why is me? If I quit drinking, will she come back? Honey. What? Is that like a Sprite? Okay. So we are... Ooh. Like Nene Leak said. The ghetto. Ooh, girl.
What a huge monkey. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
This is the kind of place you bring your own cup. The white refrigerators. Oh, I wanted to tell my VOD girlies. I did see some suggestions on some channels. Thank you so much for the suggestion.
Dreamscape, and all beyond the family's reach.
I mean, we're deep into it. I will figure it out. It's coming together for me.
Fortress is pretty different from that.
Y'all know me. It takes me a bit. It takes me a bit, and then once it clicks, I start yapping for 15 minutes about everything that I think it means. But I mean, even though I'm like, there's mystery to it all, I'm deep in it. Like we gotta finish it. Like I'm sitting here looking like the imagery, like this adventure, this play, this drama is something else.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 Dreamscape. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities
Wait, didn't
very
she die?
comprehensive.
Christian! So let me tell you,
Seems that there
because
are quite a number of people living
this is
here.
the best way for me to sort of like learn, is like you have to be able to tell it to other people. Firefly didn't actually die. Firefly has been following this thing called the script from the Stellaron Hunters because she's a Stellaron Hunter. She's actually like this little mech soldier. Like she's like this thing that transforms into a soldier, right? You remember that one? You probably don't remember. There's this one guy named Sam. Big, like strong soldier, like mech guy. That was actually Firefly in her high drag. Like she transforms into the mech. When she had died, she had seen a flash of the truth. So she came back and she crystallized. And she's actually here to help us because like she's like technically not dead. She figured out when her life flashed before her eyes and she saw all the other dimensions. She figured out the truth that Penacony is actually built on top of an endless expanse of the dream world, and we're actually underneath in the real dream world. And she's trying to help us out with that. Even though she hunts Stellarons and I have a Stellaron inside me, we're working together for the script. You're gonna have to ask Welt the rest.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works at the same hand preps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Oh, right. We do have connections to the Stellaron Hunters because they're the people who took me from my homeland. I was actually working directly with the girl Mio, and they took me from my homeland and stuck me on this train, and now look at me.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps
Not coming with us?
the Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
I did actually. Well, I saw him right away.
He's right over there.
Yes. Twitch.tv/NowNextStars. TikTok.com/@NowNextStars.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
You mean to tell me we had the opportunity of a lifetime to shadow the best of the best and the Stellaron Cookers took us away from us? Yes. Yes, Tropical mods for them.
Perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Nobody told you that. No, but girl. Let me just look around real quick. Okay. Definitely. No sunlight, right? A little bit foggy, a little bit of smog. Probably near a factory. Real estate around here is probably affordable. It's got a certain charm, though. A certain charm. Ooh. I don't know if someone with extensions like these should be walking down an alley like this. Let me just... What kind of... This is my IRL neighborhood. It does give Midgar. It does. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Bruxish. Yes, Bruxish. I wanted to take some selfies today. I wanted to get cute today. I've been wanting to play around with this shirt and do like some stars and stuff. So that's what I did. Polychromatic star. Oh! Pickles? Or is this kimchi? Okay. Sousa juice. I'll take 5. And Halovian winged burger. I will have that on my cheat day. Okay, let me finish that. Let me go do the story.
This trash can is perfect for me. Huh?
You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself.
I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Can Welt see him? That's Clocky.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Mr. Yang, you can see him? It's Clocky.
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live
You
here.
like Mona too? Really, Jess? Welcome in. Well, I gotta watch Wicked first.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this
Hi,
is
Darius.
your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Gallagher again. Oh my god, why is he...
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
So, wait, Misha, is this a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare?
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
Oh, that's right, because Firefly couldn't die in the dream because when you die in the dream, you go here, right?
If you're looking for Miss Robin,
Which is still
I
in
can
here
lead the
because you
way.
don't die,
She
actually.
told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
See? I told you it would click. It would start to click. It will start to click.
If it's not too
So
much
Robin's
trouble.
in here.
Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream. But its safety is unmatched.
Okay.
How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So
All right, then. We'll follow your... Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yep, and he's right there.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Well, nobody brought that up. I guess you must be if you have... I guess, yes? Is that what you want me to say? I mean, that's cute and all, but... And that's like me just being like, to you, like, I guess I'm just really pretty. Like, I just know I'm really pretty. You know, you're young at heart. Like, I don't need the outer validation. It's just kind of weird. It's not, it's unbecoming of you, Well.
Forget it. It's not important.
It's
We'd better
important, but it's
follow
just like...
Misha.
Okay, let's do this tour. He was like, so I saw Clocky too. So like, I guess like I'm like young at heart, huh? Duh. Let's go.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from
Well, it was like he was
Memoria?
trying to get us to gas him
Was
up, but he was trying to be like coy about it.
Such
Like,
unstable Memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kaimee.
every night I rest in my bed with hopes that maybe I'll get a chance to see me or with I
Look,
close my
there
eyes.
she is.
Was she singing too? Oh. No, she's right, because Cynthia Erivo actually did an interview recently where she was talking about like not everybody's voice like mixes well with certain things, but some people are a little bit flat, some people are a little bit sharp, and like you kind of have to harmonize with the environment, right? When she did that la 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 la, that's when I heard the real qualities. I don't think that she should be resting. I don't think that Galatea should be resting down here. I think that where her voice really sparkles and shines is up here. Like, so when she gets lower, I'm not feeling it. Bring it up, bring it up. That's what I... Yes. Yes, that's where it is. Keep going. Support it. Support. Galatea, you've got it, you've got it. You're not anywhere near Robin, but close, close. Okay.
Calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow
The K-pop clip of Wendy, right?
Hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Neo voice training. Why aren't you leaving? Who are you?
I'm Kaimee, a Dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Okay. This voice actress said, I want this role. She said, you're gonna pay me to say this?
The scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
Or you could say it's a beautiful nightmare then, huh?
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kaimee isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
This is new when
She'll
people are
probably
threatening to vote
realize she's
Rinka
wrong
out.
soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very
I like the
interested
voice
in Madame
actress for
Rosalina's
her.
achievements.
She's really giving
Could you
camp.
tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
Yes! This character loves Memoria Dynamics, baby.
Regrettably, due
Can
to
y'all
the
hear her in the
presence of
background
Garden of
singing?
Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind.
I just woke up from the most glorious nap. Now I get to watch the most glorious stream. Hi, Tom. Thank you. Rico for Girly Pop Season 5 champion.
I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her
Why is
final
this Sucrose
resting
with a
place.
bob?
Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely.
Memoria
Only
Physics.
Madame Rosalina had worked
Operation
with
number
me,
72.
She would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour.
Can we have a
Is
vote to
certain
release?
anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone.
Poor
To uncover
Dream.
more concrete proof, I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Who?
Before we came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into. Her name was mentioned. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef, before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kaimee regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Her name was mentioned. It seems she did a great deal of research and calculations in the Dreamflux. Okay. I really appreciate... Welt is actually a really great character to be the person to, like, dumb it down for me. Because you're gonna need... For this story that's going so wild and, like, abiding by it being sci-fi within its own dreamscape. Like, it's sci-fi in space, but then you're in the dreamscape. So there's this... She's singing again. So there's like these their own rules in it. Having Welt be the character to dumb it down fits so perfectly because Welt is that kind of guy that would like do that naturally.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Speak human, please. I want to do my clocky magic. I'm going to make you sad. And that's my power. Her in that one riff, girl. Jeez. Ew. Oh, I can't wait to hear what March has to say about all this.
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
Is it just me or is she improving? We need to get Galatea and 88 Degrees Bedrock on a track together. I think 88 Degrees Bedrock is a little bit more of a skilled vocalist. She's gonna eat her up on that track. I don't think that's good for her debut. They need to be separate, and then when Galatea catches up a bit, like I said, her voice shines in the right space. She's still finding it. When she catches up, that's when the collab will happen, and that's when I'll 88 Degrees Bedrock is already part of Mio Labels. Galatea, we've been keeping our eye on her. You know, every time she's like trying to get to like an open mic or get into like a sort of like networking space, we do email her and like send her an invite, but she's not officially part of Mio Labels just yet.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you two.
All my science sisters are burning down the fields and I'm scared. It's been a pretty like heavy winter. That's me when jump into this live.
Quickly, come help! I bumped into a member
Noelle,
of the
thank you
family
for
on the way
subscribing with
here.
Prime.
He was so scared, and I just wanted to calm him down. But
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Girl, that would be me. If I end up in the afterlife and people are still bothering me, this is literally going to be how I react.
well, this is how it turned out.
March.
Directly to the forehead.
It's literally you when March haunts you. Did y'all put head on him? March, what did you do to this guy?
Haha, you're a regular comedian.
I'm not a comedian, I'm a model and actress.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife.
This
This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream Flux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the papashi.
What's wrong with sleeping in dreams?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead
Guys,
are
he
right
should
here.
cover La Fleur de
All
Pois.
of them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Can we just... Oh. Okay, alright. Ya Squad, assemble.
Let's be friends.
Her voice sounds so high quality. Like, she was like... Her old voice was, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Wait, let's be friends. Now it's like, let's be friends.
There's no
Turn it
time
down
like
a
the
bit.
present.
Faye, don't. Not with me today.
Fearless knows not fear. Too close.
The truth. Everything in this world is fleeting. 1,000 wonders fight as one.
Listen to the final song of life.
Never hesitate.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone nodes.
Me when I'm having a really anxious day and I take a nap. Like, literally, y'all, I'm not kidding. Yesterday, my mind was spinning. Like, I don't know what was going on, and I conked out. I got some work done, and it was like 1 in the afternoon, and I just went to sleep.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory
I'm just
zone
sitting there
beings as dangerous
sleeping.
monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
I don't mind the new Ting Yan voice. I really don't. I just like making fun of it.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Oh, Dom, it's going to be a tearjerker. It's a good one. It's a good one, Dom.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here
Jessie?
is living a self-sufficient
One second.
life.
Hey,
I don't
Melon.
know how to describe it.
Yeah, that's so interesting, Melon. You can farm in the dream? Oh my goodness, that is so cool. You're like farming and stuff in the dream. Right. But suddenly it's making you angry. Yeah, you hate farming, don't you? And that's the power that Clocky has. That's my clock magic.
At this rate, the
family will be done for. Done for.
I want to go shopping. Embrace and glow. Is Clocky Magic by Mio? It's a dark magic that only top quality Mio models can learn. It's not recommended for everyone to learn it because if it's in the wrong hands, it could be used for more than just pranks and actually evil. Watch. Hi, Hydra. You're scared of this man? Right. That's so crazy. You're so brave. Just kidding. I feel like a Sailor Moon villain with that.
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
You can cure depression and create.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I think I've become addicted to playing Infinity Nikki while listening to Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball soundtrack. I think that you just found the new peak of joy in consumerism because I didn't even think about putting a soundtrack on top of it. Choki, you ate that. You ate that up.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's
Did
one
they
of the
just
signs
announce
the
this?
Sweet Dreams collapse.
Oh, the Final Fantasy
This
guys
man
in
has had
Tekken 8.
quite the
Good for
shock.
him.
Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
This is an interesting take on this voice delivery. Okay.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, right. I've been looking for Robin. March, why do you always get us so distracted, girl? March, you know we're at work. I hate you, March. We never get anything done when we're together.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Could Clocky Magic be the magic that manipulates non-Mio models and divas to purchase Mio products? No, that's actually forbidden magic. I've been using dark magic, but that's actually forbidden magic. We have, our R&D department has figured that out, but it would just be unfair. It would be unfair to us, you know? How could we celebrate quality products if we were manipulating people's will to purchase them? It feels better when people feel a natural desire to purchase them through the quality of our products. There would be just no point in creating the products that we create now if we just tricked them, unlike MLO. So.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But for that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
March. Why? We all know that, March. What are you talking about?
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Well, why are you enabling her? Like, we all knew this.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get
Hi,
going.
Yams. Okay, where is... I hope Robin healed her voice, OMG. I do too. But Josu, that forbidden magic, it's only been able it's only actually able to be used by Mio herself. She's actually put in a sigil on the book in our Mio Magics department. Matoya actually, ever since Matoya debuted in her season on the Girly Pop Block, she's actually been the head of that department. Mio passed it down to her, but before she passed it down, she placed a sigil on top of the book that had the tome that actually has the
This'll get a
spell
good price.
for Mio manipulation. And Mio's the only person who is privy to that forbidden magic in special emergencies. When someone is, say a Mio model is being like taken advantage of by MLO and has been fully brainwashed, she can use that magic, but it's a last resort. It's like the Darkhold. What's that from? It just scratches my brain when I hear people singing. It's like TikTok. Like anytime like I'm on TikTok and someone's like, I'm gonna sing a song, I'm like, okay.
Let's
a toast
have
to
a toast to Dreamscape, stranger.
You're drunk.
This is where we split up.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
Hi, Micah. I love your acid-washed jeans.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Oh, thank you so much, yes.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
So you were watching us this whole time. Interesting. Which one? It was me, right? Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. It happens a lot. Yeah.
Gravekeeper.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
Why does Misha keep talking about Beyonce?
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
Wait, what was... Mars, did you see what just happened? Himeko, you saw that, right? Oh. Oh, that was...
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Okay.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run.
I didn't mean to click that. Wow.
I remember when this place was bustling and bustling. Oh, now look at it. Nothing is spared from the decay of time.
That's capitalism, baby. And you voted for it.
I remember.
There she is.
Me to anybody who was an
Everyone
active
sings so
voter in the
wonderfully.
80s.
It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
Wait, was she vocal training them? Robin!
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives.
It was nothing. I just taught them how to sing. But she is so girly pop. I just taught them how to sing.
Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these
Hi,
kids,
Big.
they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are
Right, like
orphans
Sunday
I took
doesn't
under
even
my
know that
wing.
she's alive. That is
Carol
so
there with her
embarrassing.
blind eyes used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family.
Wait a minute. The family... Oh, so they're ableist. Okay, so the family like really is despicable. Like, what?
If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still... And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
So they're like not even allowed, even though they can just... If the family doesn't like it, they can just dream it away, but they're still not allowed. What?
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Girl, so what? They're gonna test. If I'd show up to the desk and they'd test me, they say, girl, you have crippling anxiety, you can't come in. Girl, you're currently in a manic episode, you can't come in. You have to be absolutely perfect.
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And
You at the door.
Andy is livelier than ever. But even I've become more optimistic.
Right, flat feet, you can't come in.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another.
Oh, so they really are like... So the side quests show like, okay, I
There's
see.
no need to covet an illusory sky in
So this
dreams,
is just the icing on the cake.
because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Robin, don't be sorry. I am just so... You know, Robin, I'm sorry. Because when you... Robin, you know I'm a good vocalist, right? I'm nothing like you, right? But when we thought that we lost you, Mio asked me actually to become the head of Mio Vocal Coaching. I was actually... You heard of Galatea, right? She was singing one of your songs. It was interesting, wasn't it? Her mix is where it's... Right, her mix is where it is, not the chest voice. I was trying to tell her that, but I'm just really happy that you're back because you have such a way with words. You have such a way with teaching people how to sing. Robin, I really missed you.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change. Until it gradually
My day
faded away.
was good, Josu.
At
I'm going to
first,
see Wicked
I
tomorrow.
thought it
It's
was a
gonna my day
temporary
tomorrow's gonna be
illness.
good for me too.
collapse due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
Oh, did we have a troll? I didn't even see it. Thank you so much, Comet. I didn't even see it. Comet, you went like, wait a minute. What's a good analogy? I don't know, you were really quick with that.
But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony.
Whiplash.
Losing my voice is just one of the
Like the
signs
memories
of
of
the
me
sweet
stabbing
dreams
Firefly.
collapse.
Literally, that's Comet with the trolls. Firefly is if Firefly was the troll.
Sweet dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
Why does everyone keep talking about Beyonce?
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds
She really
as
got
if
to
your
the bottom
voice has
of it.
made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the sweet dream.
That is so Ariana Grande coded. I love that Robin, like, I don't know what she is, but like, she is like, obviously like she rehearses and she sings and stuff, but as a character in sci-fi, she is like, she has like an otherworldly type of voice. Like her voice, her music, her songs have to resonate with like the atoms that exist around her. Like she's like, my voice is just better here because the harmony resonates more broadly in this space. Like it's just like that.
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
So that's interesting because like Robin follows the harmony, but like the family is like a corrupt version of it.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've
do
just
like
been
this
away
song
too long
here.
and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it.
Yeah, I think she's the only male girl in the family.
I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family.
Now, Biancore, we were saying we
And
like
who
the music,
exactly
and now
it
look
was
what you're
who
doing.
betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Mecca? Well, here's my answer.
I'm waiting for it to get better because I want to hear the answer. How far am I into Infinity, Nikki? I got to, you know those seals that like flip you up? The moment that I got on that seal's tail and it flipped me up over into that stone area, Stoneville or whatever, Girl, I've been running around there for hours. Actually, I haven't had a lot of time to play. I played about, I played on stream and then I played like another hour this week. But I plan on playing a lot tomorrow and a lot on Monday. Okay, sorry.
I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
She's pulling out of Coachella. Headliner pulling out of Coachella.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Yeah, I'll be streaming it again.
Looks like
I don't know
a
when, but
fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something
chat
fun
is triggered.
and
What's
make
about
a
to
nest for it?
happen?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
Don't ask the family to do nothing. No.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly. Right?
Robin said, I know why the cage bird sings.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
The two best interpreters of the Great One.
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant
It's getting brighter.
is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
It's getting brighter.
After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
Well, dang.
For now,
That's two
I'll
sides
keep
of
it
the...
in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Okay, let's internalize that. Robin believes that birds belong to the sky. Let's go through all this yapping. Birds belong to the sky. Birds should have the freedom to be a bird and do what a bird does in the sky because a bird belongs to the sky. Whereas Sunday would like to keep it alive no matter what it is, it may be capable of. Now that is a conflicting ideology.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
It might be Yamita.
Yeah.
Who am I siding with?
But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
I would say, well, let's let Sunday finish.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie?
Okay, before we get into Gallagher, wait. I believe, maybe it's because I like Robin, but I'm kind of with Robin. Like, what's the point of being a bird if you can't try to be a bird? Even if the bird crashes and dies, at least the bird was able to pursue its truth as a bird. You know, keeping it sheltered, keeping it in the cage. That bird is going to live its whole life wondering, what if? What if I could fly? Because it's a bird. Let it be a bird. I get wanting to keep it alive, but... Interesting. Let's see where it goes.
You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
The bird group to be meeting on. Hello, Moo stop.
Yeah. Happy about that.
What about birds who can't fly? At least give them the chance to try. And then if they try to fly and they can't, then they'll know. That's how I am. I want to know.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself.
Penguins. Right, and then they go swim.
Right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor.
Let's do a little bit
bright
dailies.
future for Penacony. Any of that catch your
I
interest?
also want to watch that short too.
I find
we'll
it
watch
hard
that short
to
after this
believe a man
cutscene.
who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Gallagher looks like he smells. I honestly,
What's your
this might be a
trick
hot
this
take, but I
time?
honestly think that might be why some people like him.
Just kidding. I mean,
He's got that.
lady will lead us to Robin, right?
Sometimes I say
And the
things I
crew,
wish I could
too.
take it back.
There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Wait, Firefly's
That'd be
here.
great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortal.
Tiernan from the GPO.
Not just on the small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However,
Well, it's confirmed.
Today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory.
Look,
Just
it's
like that prison.
confirmed. We always knew that every single thing a Mio model touches, for in some way, shape, or form, it's all a connected universe. And Tierno was just mentioned. Now, this might be a very, you know how the theory is like, there's alternate universes and alternate like timelines happening around you, and some are very, very, very far off. This might be a very, very, very far off from X. I don't know how many degrees of separation there is, but yeah. What did Tierno? So Tierno somehow is in this universe. They were the heroes who saved Astana in their names. So Tierno saved Astana. Interesting. Okay. Wow.
Their names are inscribed here. Then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina
Honkai
was
Star Rail is a
killed
different
during the
multiverse
War
from
of
Pokemon
Independence.
X.
She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Yeah, damsel, that's exactly how I think of Gallagher too. Exactly. I can like, and it's like, yeah. It's like, damsel, it's like, we get breakfast at the local cafe, but in my head, it's not a cafe, it's a diner. And the diner has the same coloring of that one playthrough we did of Fears to Fathom when we're at the diner. It's like we're getting coffee because it's late. It's not morning. We're getting dinner at the diner. That's where we diverge. We're getting dinner at the diner, not breakfast at the cafe. I'm getting dinner at the diner. Yeah.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Christian, I really like Honkai Star Rail. I think it's a really great game. Penacony is like a wild story. It's a long one, but I do like it. Like the watch parties are really fun. I'm liking it. I really like the themes. The Penacony takes a minute for me to like understand. Like when you get to the end of the act, that's when you're like, oh, I get why they were doing this, this, and that. And I noticed that some people who've been watching it with me, who have played it already previously before, there were some things that they were like, oh, now it kind of makes sense why they did that. Like, so I like it. It's like a really, really advanced like detective mystery.
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Letmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
It's really good, like, talking
Though I had
material.
expected as much, the tales
There's so
of
much
these
going on that
heroes truly
we could
are
just yap about it
sorrowful.
forever.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created,
Wait,
the owner
Pickled, I
was
just
still
read that.
alive.
That's really crazy. What?
However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
I mean, like, quantum computing is a thing, which kind of like, it doesn't freak me out, but it's really crazy. We're gonna stop here because it's a good stopping point. We're gonna watch that one Robin clip, and I guess we'll do a little bit of dailies. I don't really, we can at least try to burn, because y'all know me, I keep these capped, and I've been bad for it, but maybe we can try to get some, I don't know, just to do some dailies. I don't care. I want to watch the Robin clip. I don't know what we're gonna do after.
Peace.
Command! Firefly requesting reinforcements! Firefly requesting reinforcements to Rift Valley! Forward! Requesting reinforcements! I repeat, requesting reinforcements!
This Robin looks a bit different.
On your feet! The target straight
Honkai
ahead.
Star Rail
Keep
essentially
pushing
having
forward.
Evangelion is like wild to me. So when did she start singing?
Whoever's still alive, cover me! I'm going for the swarm mother! Copy! Take it!
This was me yesterday with that one fly that was flying around my head during the stream.
Now commencing scorched earth operations for Her Majesty!
Her Majesty!
What are they fighting? Is that explained, or is this just like them hunting a Stellaron? It's the swarm disaster. Okay. If we had wings. I might watch that then, yeah. Its endless reproduction resulted in an event known as the swarm disaster. Eventually, things happened and the ant got imprisoned, basically. The bugs are remnants of that. Okay, I see. Wait, okay.
Am I
Oh, okay, Hammy, thank you.
dead? Who died?
See, this is what I'm saying. Going back to what Christian said, I like this. Like, I love how much story and lore there is. I'm a new baby, fresh baby to the Honkai Star Rail universe. So I'm like, what's going on? But there's always a reason why something's happening.
Born to fight. Such is the honor of Clemot's cavalry.
Okay, now it's making sense. Because at first I was like, what's Glamoth? But that's where she comes from before she became a Stellaron hunter. Why no clothes? Girl, because this is anime. Sometimes I just don't look. Y'all saw how they acted about Infinity Nikki. Like, are we surprised?
Why do we die?
She should have been bald here.
Do we live? scorched earth. A new shoot sprouted from the
What
earth.
about the aeons of history? Okay.
It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame.
Life begets death.
That's pretty. Whoa. It's the way they gave her this gorgeous trailer just for her to be the worst character.
Fireflies dancing among the stars.
Girl, Kafka is like, that's like her third martini. Dancing among the stars. Okay, let's see if we can burn some of these things I haven't spent in weeks. Gotta get a little bit in, you know. So we can't do that yet. What were we? Oh, right. Can't I do something where I can get like things for Robin? Kafka recruiting Mio talent. Yeah, it was her recruiting day. I'm trying to find that menu again. Let's go ahead and claim that. Hey. A lot of the lore linked to the swarm disaster and the propagation is in the simulated universe, which honestly I think you would enjoy on your own time. But you can skip the text if you want. Yeah, we're just focusing on Penacony right now. But the thing that I'm gonna do, like, I've been doing it with Genshin, like, Meansleaf is like really a great resource. And with Penacony, once I catch up, like, I'm gonna do a tier list of Penacony. Of all the characters I know so far from Penacony, like, of Honkai Star Rail up to Penacony. I want to like get in on the lore and all that kind of stuff. But y'all know me. Y'all saw how I was with Genshin. Like, I'm gonna be like a blind as a bat about the lore until the end, and then I'm gonna like consume rather. I can now try to borrow Firefly. That's true. Okay. I don't see a Firefly. Oh, there's a Firefly. I need Jades now.
It's an honor to fight.
Sam in position.
Stars Echo!
Welcome to... Until everything burns to ashes!
Yeah, that would have been such a spoiler, y'all. You guys were so right. Her whole kit would have been such a spoiler. Like, are you kidding me? What? Fight to live, like. I do kind of like the concept though of like having a mech. Whenever I post my Firefly build, I had to delete her splash shot because there's the Sam in it. You made the mistake of using a Firefly. She's strong. Whose Firefly am I using?
Until everything burns to
only male Firefly in that night. Is Andrew's Firefly?
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dawn Hung Unicorn. Bicorn.
Set the seas ablaze! The fearless knows not fear.
Yeah, I don't really go for like mech aesthetics, but I do, if it is mech, I do like it in this lane. I don't like the big bulky like Transformers. I like a sleek a sleek look like she's got. I also like them like when they're fast. I do like the effects of like the sort of like plasma wings and stuff like that. I do like that.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Fight to live!
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! Never hesitate!
She's great for auto battles, girl.
Still together.
Well, now that I'm in the final act of Penacony, I'll be grinding much faster. If Infinity Nikki ever takes away my attention, because girl, I should be logging in more often and doing this because I can just auto battle it. Like I think I'm just like not managing my time well. The Genshin event ends soon, by the way. I got my sword. That's all I really wanted. Get the sword to R5. You can get multiple. Girl, Hoyoverse, let me play one game at a time. Okay. Let me write that down. Maybe I can do that on Monday. Monday I'm getting back to my research on Pokemon contests. So Monday I plan on putting stuff on in the background while I play games because in all honesty, I'm like kind of having like creative block with my next main YouTube video. So I'm just gonna like focus on getting inspiration and doing some research on Pokemon things and other things. And I was gonna play Pokemon contest episodes in the background while I like play Infinity Nikki because I do want to do content on Infinity Nikki, but I want to beat it, but I have to have time to beat it. So like I was like maybe I can like watch and play, like just like really hit the story, but that's neither here nor there. What else can we do? We did get Robin stuff, so let's see. Gonna hop on the Genshin and let you know when it's ending. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are going for attack on her. Attack, defense, effect, resistance. That one's pretty good. Is that new? Can I sort by new? Sort by stats. Attack. Sort by date obtained. Oh, that's kind of... I don't like how that looks. Okay. Apparently the story on Infinity Nikki seems quite long in all honesty, but I'm enjoying it. Like I'm not like bum rushing the story, which I think is why it's taking me so long. I really just end up running around whenever I get to a new area. That one looks pretty good. I want to try to level that one up. The other one's at plus 12, right? What does that one mean? I'll tune in for a Sonic video, absolutely. Oh, are you guys mentioning video ideas? Let's see. I know you got other things to focus on, but a good idea I could capitalize the Sonic hype, try to do a little video route since the movie comes out next week. Oh, I could do a Sonic tier list. Oh my goodness. I could finally do that Sonic tier list that people have been asking for. I'll write that down too. Maybe I'll record that on Monday. Yeah. I could record that and still get my other things done. Yeah. That would be easy to do. I just recently finished chapter 2 because I've been dilly-dallying so much in finishing the game. The last day of the Genshin event is tomorrow, but I wouldn't really stress about it since you're not a huge meta player. Yeah, oh well. I missed the boat. I did get the sword. The sword's pretty. I'm sure it's better than what I had already, so you know, having one will be fine. Okay, so I don't think that one's actually better than what I had. Oh, it is. Okay, that is better. Ooh, I don't like putting that much in, but yeah, we could do a Sonic video. I do want to like, so the things that I want to do just for the people here to know what like I have planned. In all honesty, the move kind of like really messed me up. But I'm getting back into it. Obviously, I'm gonna keep doing the Sinnoh, not the Sinnoh, the League trainers, like the League tier lists. I really like those, but I put a lot of like time into editing them, and they honestly are like a little bit like exhausting to do back to back. So I kind of like space it out with stuff in between. I also want to like do like deep dives of the same level of like the trainer tier lists with like Pokemon contests, and I also have the web series that I want to make out of the Girly Pop Lock. I also want to like talk about just Generation 6 in general, because as I've been playing Generation 6, I'm like really, there's a lot to be said about it, and I kind of overlooked it because I played it so fast when it first came out. And I feel like it would be really fun to do when Pokemon Legends starts gearing back up. So the thing is like I want to like be prepared for that. Like I don't want to like have to like do it so fast. I want to like just be ready to talk about it. So things like that. There's also like I want to get back into other things, but like Pokemon really is like my bread and butter. So it's really hard to like do other topics because I'm always like so focused on a new Pokemon idea. Can't wait for the Gen 7 videos after you do the GPL next summer. Yeah, like I want to like I have to get the Unova trainer list done, like the tier list done, because I kind of like sitting in one generation, if that makes sense. Like I'm playing so much Gen 6 and I wish that I like had finished Unova by now. So I could have just like done a Gen 6 trainer video, but it's fine. The thing is I don't want to rush through the Unova video because the Unova video is really important to the conversation. So gotta go. Okay, bye comment. Thank you so much. Jump into this live. Okay, I think this is actually better too. Okay, one more thing and then I gotta go. Let's see. That isn't an attack stat. Maybe this one? No. So that one's still better. Attack. I feel like that's like not really much of an upgrade. Sorry that the stream's ending on such a such a drab note. Anyway, okay. Let's say bye to the YouTube, everybody. Our Robin got a little bit stronger, so that's all that matters. She's getting stronger and stronger every day. All right, YouTube girlies. Thank y'all so much for watching. I don't really know where we're going with the story yet. We're at the beginning. I really anticipate that we're going to be doing at least a few more weeks of this, but as long as you're having fun, I'm having fun. I know that Penacony is a little bit of a slower burn. It's not as like fiery as Fontaine and anything like that, but I really appreciate and like have a good time just hanging out with people. For the people who do enjoy this, I've been really thinking about like Wizard 101 after we finish Honkai Star Rail. Like after we catch up of all of Genshin, all of Honkai Star Rail, maybe we can start doing like a new like live service game. But Let me know what games you think would be fun to take the spot here. Maybe we'll do it. Anyway, bye YouTube. Bye.